KuCoin is a cryptocurrency exchange, and KuCoin Lending allows users the opportunity to lend their cryptocurrency to other users for margin trading.
KuCoin allows you to lend several different types of cryptocurrency. In today's tutorial, we will show you how to lend the stablecoin USDT, also known as Tether, because it has the highest rate. First off, we need to remind you that we are not financial advisors, so everything we're about to discuss is not financial advice.
In general, never take advice from anyone without doing your own research. It's okay to listen to other people, but always do your own homework.
This video is for entertainment purposes and should not be taken as legal, tax, or financial advice. Today we'll be showing you step-by-step how to start using KuCoin Lending, where we are currently earning returns around 40 to 70%.
Step 1. Sign up for a KuCoin account. This is a pretty obvious one. You won't be able to use KuCoin Lending without a KuCoin account.
Step 2. Sign up for a Gemini account. This step is optional, but it should save you some money in fees. You can also use Coinbase instead of Gemini if you prefer, but Gemini has lower fees.
We have links for KuCoin and Gemini in our video notes. If you use our Gemini link, you will receive $10 in free BTC, and so will we.
Or just reread the whole section.
Yes, honey, anything you want.
Well, okay. I want to be like that.
If you use our Gemini link, you will receive $10 in free Bitcoin, and so will we.
If you use our KuCoin link, we get a small amount of money back.
What's wrong? You're doing it all wrong. I'm hungry again.
You are not.
I am hungry again.
Because you didn't want to eat my burnt Korean barbecue. If you use our KuCoin link, we get a small amount of money back on your transaction fees. But if you don't want to use our links, that's totally cool too.
Signing up for KuCoin and Gemini accounts is pretty straightforward. But if you're interested in a full tutorial on those as well, please let us know down in the comments.
Step 3. Download Google Authenticator and Authy. The best way to keep your account secure is by using two-factor authentication. You'll need Authy for Gemini and Google Authenticator for KuCoin.
We do highly recommend using apps like Google Authenticator and Authy rather than just having a text message sent to your phone, because hackers can make a copy of your SIM card and intercept your text messages that way. Step 4. Buy Bitcoin on Gemini Exchange. Now that all your accounts are set up, you will need to buy a coin that can be exchanged with USDT. There are several coins that can be exchanged with USDT. We'll be using Bitcoin. So open up your Gemini account. In the top left corner, you will see a few different options. Make sure you're on the Market tab. Select Bitcoin. Choose order type, buy. This is going to be a once order. And then input how much you would like to buy. When you're ready, click Review Order. Look over all the details and you'll see that your Bitcoin won't be available for withdrawal for 4 to 5 business days. So if this is the first time you've bought any Bitcoin in your Gemini account, you may have to wait 4 to 5 days before transferring your Bitcoin over to KuCoin. If everything looks good, click Confirm. Now you'll scroll down to the completed transaction section. You should see the purchase you just made at the top of the list.
Step 5. Transfer Bitcoin to KuCoin Exchange. Okay, you've purchased Bitcoin and it's been 4 or 5 days, and your Bitcoin is now available for withdrawal from Gemini. So open up your KuCoin account and click Deposit. I'm currently doing this from the Assets Overview tab, but there are other places where you can select Deposit as well. Then select the coin that you'll be depositing. This is very important because if you send the wrong coin, you'll lose your money. So we are depositing BTC and we are depositing it into our trading account. Be sure to read the tips section at the bottom. The address is not allowed to deposit other assets other than BTC, and any other assets will not be recovered. And here you'll see your Bitcoin wallet address where the money will be sent. Click the icon that looks like 2 pieces of paper to copy this address. Now go back to your Gemini account and click Transfer, and then select Withdraw from Gemini. Now you're going to select the currency that you're withdrawing. In this case, we're withdrawing Bitcoin or BTC. We're getting a message about withdrawal limits because we were testing this functionality a couple times earlier today. Then you're going to select the destination for the currency. This is where you will paste the wallet address you copied from KuCoin. I would double check that the address is correct because if it's not, your money is going to be lost. And finally, enter the amount that you're withdrawing. I'm withdrawing the exact amount that I bought in BTC earlier just so I can see how much the fees are taking out. You can see all your asset balances on the right-hand side. Look over all the details of your transaction, and if everything looks good, click Request Withdrawal. You'll get a pop-up to approve the Authy request on your phone. So, open up your Authy app on your phone and approve the transaction.
Step 5. convert Bitcoin to USDT on KuCoin exchange. Now that we've purchased Bitcoin and transferred it to KuCoin, we need to convert it to USDT. So open up your KuCoin and you should see the Bitcoin in your trading account. If you don't see it there, check your main account or margin account. Remember, we selected which account we wanted the Bitcoin to be transferred to in the last step, but you might have selected a different KuCoin account. It took about 30 minutes for my withdrawal from Gemini to show up in my KuCoin account. So that was a little nerve-wracking. So just know that it's not immediate. Why don't you love me like you used to? Sorry.
Wow.
I just wanted to do a fart noise.
Oh, I know you love your fart noises.
I'm sorry, whoever's editing this. Who's editing this? Is it me?
I don't know, it's probably gonna be me. From your trading account, go to the Bitcoin row and select trade. You'll see some of the altcoins that I bought in 2017 that are probably worth nothing now, rip. Okay, from the trade menu, select BTC/USDT. You'll need to input your 6-digit trading password, and we'll be doing a spot trade, which is an immediate transaction, and we're not trading on margin, which means borrowing to trade. So make sure the spot tab is selected, and we'll be doing a market order because we want this trade to occur at the best price available and as quickly as possible. So make sure market is selected.
We'll be selling our Bitcoin, so use the sell column on the right. And if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see the amount of Bitcoin we have available in our trading account. I'm just going to copy and paste that amount. And then I gave it one last check to make sure that I am trading Bitcoin for USDT by looking at the top left. It should say Bitcoin/USDT, and then I click Sell Bitcoin.
Step 6. Transfer USDT from the trading account to the main account. So go to your Assets overview and click Trading Account. You should now see the USDT you just exchanged your Bitcoin for. You'll notice that there are no options to lend from the Operations column on the right. So we will need to transfer the USDT to our main account in order to lend it out. So go to the USDT row and click Transfer, and you'll be transferring from your trading account to your main account. We're going to transfer our USDT, and I'm going to transfer the entire amount available. So I can just click the available amount, and it will fill out the amount section with that number.
Step 7. Set up KuCoin Lending. We're in the home stretch. I know this seems time consuming, but once you get this done once, you'll never have to touch this again, if you don't want to. Okay, open up your main account, and now under Operations, on the right-hand side, you will see Lend. Go to the USDT row and click Lend. Our auto lending is already set up. I'm going to disable it so you can see exactly how to set this up. So you have the option to auto lend. What this will do is as soon as a borrower returns your assets, KuCoin will automatically lend it out again for you. We highly recommend this function because oftentimes borrowers may only be borrowing your assets for a day or even a few hours. So you don't, sorry, God damn it. I wanted an A+. I was so close and I'm also hungry. She burnt.
Should have been enough at the barbecue.
Burnt.
Hey! Next time you try to cook the barbecue.
It was so difficult. It was so scary. Because oftentimes borrowers may only be borrowing your assets for a day or even a few hours. So you don't want to have to go back in and set this up every time. So if you want to use auto lend, select that option. And then you will select an amount that you want to reserve. This reserved amount is how much you want to keep in your account that won't be touched for lending. So if you have $1,000 of USDT in your main account and you set the reserve at $100, KuCoin will only lend out $900. And that was my dog. What was that?
No.
Down.
Stop it.
And it won't touch that $100. I want to lend out all my USDT, so I'm going to put $0 in the reserved amount section. Next, you're going to pick your loan term duration. You can pick 7 days, 14 days, or 28 days. The longer durations will give you slightly higher returns. I usually just stick with 7-day term just because I want my assets to stay a little more liquid. Then you pick your minimum day rate. We usually just look at the market and put the lowest rate. So for the 7-day duration, the lowest daily interest rate right now is around 0.13%, which comes out to an annualized rate around 48%. We're just going to put 0.13%. There's also a little message at the bottom that says, The system will automatically lend out the available funds at the priority interest rate for you. If the current priority interest rate is lower than your present minimum day rate, the system will place the lending order at your preset one. And if you click into priority interest rate, you'll see a message. The priority interest rate for all pending orders of the selected lending period. Orders with this interest rate will be prioritized for auto lending. The interest rates are constantly changing based on demand, so you may get rates higher than what you've selected, but you shouldn't be getting any rates lower than that. Now I click Enable Auto Lend and then Confirm. And that's it. We're finally done.
When you want to see your progress, click My Lendings. You'll see how much you're currently lending, your realized profit, and your accrued interest. I just recently added more money to lend, so these profits are based off the $200-something that I was lending for a couple weeks before this. And then you can check details to see a detailed breakdown of every loan you've provided, how much the rate was, and how much you made. Unsettled are the loans that are still loaned out. Settled are the ones that have been completed. And you can see the daily interest rate for my loan has ranged from 0.112 all the way up to 0.194%, which comes out to an annual interest rate ranging from 40 to 70%.
We hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. We have another video with more information about KuCoin Lending and the risks, so you can check that out here. KuCoin Lending does carry some risk, so please don't lend what you can't afford to lose.
Thanks again, and we'll see you for the next
Pillow Talk. I want to tell you guys something. I want to tell you something.
This is my other friend.
That's my other friend.
Rose loves me.
If you want to be our friend, subscribe to us because, you know, literally I just talked to myself and I talked to her and I talked to Rose. Just subscribe to our channel, please. Oh my gosh. Subscribe. Let us be your friend. Let us be your friend. Come on, sing with me.
No, okay.
Let us be your friend. Yes.